So it's been a little bit since I've made a video. Almost forgot what I was trying to say there. My son got sick, so I was dealing with that for a little bit in the hospital with him. Nothing major, nothing crazy, but serious enough to take notice. So I've been kind of dealing with that, dealing with jet lag. So I think the jet lag is done. I'm not sure. I'm just exhausted in general. But I do have a super big week coming up. I'm really excited about tomorrow. Tomorrow I am kicking off my second online tour, my second online book tour. I'm really excited about this. It should be really fun. So I think I have like 3 stops a day for 7 days or 8 days or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but I will be putting out little blurbs about different things. Some of the people will be reading the book and they'll be reviewing it. I have people from all over, like literally all over. Like we have some in the UK, some in the United States, kind of stuff like that. So I'm super psyched about the online thing. So I'm going to be checking in and trying to scope it out, see what people think of the book. I'm so nervous about that. I think it's 15 reviews, 15 book reviews. So 15 people I don't know, 15 people I've never met. They're going to read my book, Signs in the Rearview Mirror, and they're going to write open and honestly about what they thought. So scary AF, but also exciting. So I'm super psyched about that. And then, so that kicks off tomorrow. Wednesday, I'm thrilled because my co-host Lorna and I of my podcast, Let's Get Wicked Deep, we're going to be in the studio. So bumped up, upgraded a little bit, and can't wait to do that. So we've been working on it. Our theme for this one, we were talking about recovery and what that looks like, for someone who's coming out of a toxic relationship. But it's not just a toxic relationship. It's pretty much any relationship that you can get out of it. I'm sure people get out and they feel like, oh man, that sucked, whatever, and they can kind of move on. But some relationships are a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get out of. So I'm going to be talking about recovery and what that looks like, why I got into it, what it looked like, taking you through a little bit of the meetings, that sort of thing, and finding out whether or not maybe you need it. Maybe you went through some stuff. Maybe you don't know what you need to recover from. Maybe you don't know if you need to recover from something. Maybe you broke up with someone or you're out of the toxic relationship and you're still pissed off and you still hate either all men or all women and everyone's the same and hate that guy. If you're feeling like you hate that guy, you hate that girl, you might need to get into some kind of recovery, whether it's therapy or something. And not just from a toxic relationship, from any kind of relationship. I have a couple friends that I had to get rid of because they're super toxic. And you can't just lose a friend after 20 years and be okay with it. You're going to be sad. You're going to be hurting. Your feelings are going to be hurt. You're going to be a little confused. You're going to be like, But you have to figure out what you did wrong in that relationship and grieve it, kind of go through it. So I had to do that with some friends, with an ex, with myself, with my mother, and some siblings too. Never really talk about that, do I? So we'll be talking about recovery a whole bunch. It should be really good. Usually it's pretty fun with me and Lorna, but I'm excited about going into the studio because we used to do it here in this room where I am right now in my godson's bedroom in my house. I turned it into my little studio, so he has had all my recording equipment in here whenever he was here, and now it's gone, and it turns out my son's dog thinks this is his room now, so he jumps up on the bed and sleeps in here sometimes. But so we bumped up from the guest bedroom, my godson's bedroom to the studio. So I'm super psyched. So it's going to be a lot better. Some people have complained a little bit, not complained, but kind of noticed that the sound is a little off, things like that. So when this new one's going to be released on Friday, it's going to be professional. So I'm excited. It's the same studio where I've been recording my audiobook. Fun. I love doing that. It's so much fun. So a really big week coming up. So I'll be promoting my book tour. I'll be promoting my podcast, kind of what that's all about, that sort of thing. Taking care of my sick kid. And he'll be leaving to go back to school fairly soon because he is feeling better with everything. But I did want to mention, since this is I'm just totally in the raw. I mean, look at this hair. I mean, I just walk around with this hair, in public, and make videos with it. It's just living on my head. So much of it. I did go on a date recently. And if anyone follows my Instagram, then you know how my last date went. If you haven't seen that, you might want to go check it out. But I went on a date the other day, and I think I'm getting a little bit better at this. Getting ready for it, kind of going there. I think for me, like the worst part about going on a first date with someone that you've never met or that you're like meeting online or whatever is like the walk from the car to the restaurant, the bar, the coffee shop, wherever the heck it is that you're going, because you don't know what you're walking into. You don't know who's going to be on the other side of that door. You don't know what's going to happen. It's the scariest thing for me. I hate that part. It's the worst. Like, I never know if what I'm wearing is going to be okay because I'm a super casual person, and I don't know. I've had a few people who think I'm crazy high maintenance with this hair. Are you serious? And then other people who think I'm just the bottom of the barrel. Are you serious? Look at how great my hair is. But you know, it's a mix. It's a mix of the two. So obviously going for that happy medium to see like who I can find that's going to be like a normal guy who likes me. Just me. Not who likes a writer or who likes curly hair or who likes someone with a big butt. Someone who likes me, you know, and that seems to be pretty difficult to find. So trying to like get out there and not necessarily look for someone, but just start living. Start doing fun things. I'm taking a wine course because when I was in Italy, I realized, well, even before Italy, I realized I knew nothing about wine. But sitting there, I was like, oh man, I need to like learn something about wine other than, this smells like Band-Aids. So that's just not going to cut it anymore. So I decided to take a wine class here in Austin. So I'm super psyched about that. Not to meet anyone, just to learn more about it because I want to. I just talked to one of my friends, and once a week we're going to get out and we're going to try a new bar, we're going to try a new restaurant, we're going to move about and see what we can run into, make some memories, laugh a bunch, maybe take some fun pictures, maybe meet people, maybe not, I don't know. So trying to kind of put myself out there in a little bit of a different way than I have before, just trying to like live for myself and see what happens. I'm not sure about the apps. I don't know about these apps. They tend to go stale after like 17 hours. No idea why they do that, but they're kind of, it seems like a dead end. Not that I haven't met good people, I have, but so anyway, so I did. I went on a date the other day. I thought it went really well. I thought it was fun. He was interesting. He seemed to be interested in like my story, which is good because it seems like any guy that I meet, they all start with the whole same exact lip service. Oh, I want to read your book so I can get to know you. Oh, okay. Here's a copy of my book. Did you read it? No, I'd rather hear it from you. Really? So I'm feeling like if a guy is going to pursue me or want to like date me, read the damn book. I mean, hello, I wrote a book about me. It's the easiest thing to do in the entire world. You just read it and you know so much more. You're ahead of the game. Anyway, so that's my advice for anyone who wants to date me. Read my damn book. That would be nice. So that's how the whole dating thing is going. I don't know what's going on with him. Haven't heard back from him. It is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. If I hear back, great. If I don't, equally great. I'm not going to stress out about it. I'm just going to continue living my life. So, you know, this week, super busy week. Not sure what next week is going to hold for me, but probably more of the same. More promoting, more like putting myself out there, more of these crazy videos with my insane hair. And just trying to figure all this stuff out. So there you have it. There's my video on what's coming up this week.